What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Dre James back at Dre James back at it with another video, man. Anyway, I don't watch Raw. I always mess up. No, I don't mess up. I be purposely forgetting that Raw exists because Raw is WWE Raw and Well, the only good thing about SmackDown is Roman Reigns, but I'll be totally forgetting about WWE Raw because it sucks. The action in the ring is good. I don't watch WWE, especially Raw, just because the storyline sucks. I think Vince McMahon is fucking too old to be doing everything, micromanaging people, giving people scripts that do not work in today's climate anymore. I mean, it did work with the scripted promos that Vince gives his wrestlers, his superstars, his performers, because he don't like the word wrestling or wrestler. It just don't come across as genuine and organic. So, possible major spoiler for tonight's WWE Raw. Okay, we're gonna read this from Wrestling Inc. WWE SmackDown superstar Big E, I'm talking too fast, is reportedly planned for tonight Raw from Boston. Okay, the Money in the Bank briefcase holder was planned for tonight's Raw, so as of 12 noon Eastern time, according to Fightful Select. Word is that Big E is scheduled for numerous segments and will be all over the show, at least as this morning. Big E recently teased that he might cash in his briefcase on WWE Universal Champion Roman Reigns, WWE Champion Bobby Lashley, or WWE Champion Bobby Lashley. Okay. So WWE recently teased that he might cash in either both. He would easily, I can't talk, shit. Either he gonna face Roman Reigns on SmackDown or Bobby Lashley on Raw. Tonight's Raw main event is scheduled to be Lashley versus the Raw Tag Team Champion Randy Orton, with Lashley title on the line. Hold on. Raw's main event is scheduled to be Lashley versus Raw Tag Team Champion. Okay, with the titles on the line. Which Vince McMahon changed it because that match was supposedly be on the Extreme Rules. But after AEW fact, by the words of JD from NY, Vince McMahon had changed of heart and wanted the championship match between Bobby Lashley and Randy Orton on Raw. AEW fact, what the fuck? Anyway, it's no secret that WWE creative plans often change on the day of the show, especially with Raw. They stay tuned as we keep you updated with the latest developments. And let me tell you something, man. If you want to cash in Big E's Money in the Bank contract, it's not good to do it now. All right, it's not smart if they want to jump the gun. And because look, on SmackDown, Brock Lesnar came back. Brock Lesnar is gunning for Roman Reigns championship, and plus that stick with Paul Heyman not telling Roman Reigns that Brock Lesnar was going to be at SummerSlam. All right, getting flustered with my thoughts here. Bear with me. But then you have Bobby Lashley, Randy Orton got something. Randy Orton wants to be champion again. He don't really need the title. He's already over. He's a 14-time WWE champion, Randy Orton. I love Randy Orton, pause. But I like him more than John Cena when there's always two people on top of Raw. I don't know who's on, Bobby Lashley and Roman Reigns, though. I'm talking about legit premier superstars. In the 80s, it was like Macho Man and Hulk Hogan and Ultimate Warrior or whatever. Stone Cold and The Rock. It was John Cena and Randy Orton. And there was some names. It was John Cena for the longest because that's the cash cow, whatever. The fuck? So, both these champions got their own individual storylines. And I know the Money in the Bank briefcase or the winner, that whole dynamic is spontaneous. Like, let's say, Goldberg. What the fuck? Let's say Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns have their match and let's say Brock Lesnar wins the championship. Alright, Big E comes out, cashes in, he gets squashed by Brock. or he cash in his money in the bank on Roman Reigns. He's tired. He's been through a grueling match. He gets squashed by Big E. What the fuck? The timing is not right. I mean, you could do it for Bobby Lashley, but he gets squashed. I don't know if he gonna get squashed by Big E. It's not the right timing for him to cash in the money in the bank. You know, I think the most logical thing is have him go on Raw and face Bobby Lashley, but I don't want him to be squashed by Bobby Lashley or shit. I don't know who's stronger, Bobby Lashley or Big E. I think they're probably the same. I don't know. But please, Roman Reigns need that championship because look at all the stock WWE put into Roman Reigns. Oh my God, we finally acknowledging him as a heel. He's credible. He's not like a watered down John Cena fucking manufactured fucker. He's being himself with the volume turned all the way up. We enjoy him as a heel. At least I do when I see highlights on YouTube. But don't stop the gravy train on Roman Reigns. Ooh, that rhyme. Oh shit. but it's just no. Have Big E cash in on one of the big four pay-per-views. Give him a little longer stretch with that briefcase. That's all I'm asking. You know, though. And also, it says here in the first couple sentences of this report here, word is that Big E is scheduled for numerous segments. Please don't force Big E down our throats because we're going to hate him. You did the same thing with John Cena. You did the same thing with Roman Reigns. Don't do the same thing with Big E. We don't like him as much as all the rest of the people. But still, he's not a big enough star for you to force him down our throats. That's my opinion. He's not that big of a star. We just gonna shit on him, I swear. Everything we see is Big E Langston. Well, he's not Big E Langston no more, but Big E. No, milk it. For everything that's worth, give us a little bit of Big E. Give us a little bit, spoon feed us. Those scissors drop us in the back of a batch of gravy with sausage and fucking biscuits. You like sausage, biscuits, and gravy? This shit is awesome. I said, go off tangents. I chilled with some white people. They gave me some sausage, biscuits, and gravy. That shit was bussin'. Especially chip beef. And I was like, what the fuck is chip beef? It's like white gravy and little meat morsels in it with some bread. Shit was bussin'. That's white folks' plates right there. Chip beef and biscuits and gravy with sausage in it. Anyway, that's it what I got. I hope you enjoy Raw. I won't watch the shit. I'll probably watch something on my Fire Stick. Anyway, peace.